what can we learn from these stories? It all comes back to strategies we discussed earlier. Let's go deeper with some advanced moves for those wanting to maximize opportunities in this space. If you're an experienced investor, you might use options to hide your bets or generate income. For example, selling covered calls on volatile AI stocks can bring in extra cash while protecting against downside. But remember, options are complex. Never use them if you don't fully understand the risk. Don't overlook AI innovation outside the US. Companies in China, Israel, South Korea, and Europe are pushing boundaries in robotics, AI chips, and automation software. Diversifying globally can reduce country-specific risk and open up new growth frontiers for accredited investors. Private equity and venture capital funds can provide access to pre-IPO AI startups. These are high-risk, high-reward plays, so due diligence is critical, and these investments are only for those who can lock up capital for years and withstand potential losses. Track where institutional investors, tech giants, and even governments are putting their money. Major acquisitions like Microsoft's investment in OpenAI or Alphabet's purchase of DeepMind often signal real conviction and can point toward future winners. Keep an eye on regulations. Governments around the world are starting to craft AI-specific rules. Data privacy, security, and ethical AI are hot topics that could dramatically impact which companies thrive or falter. Sometimes the best investments are in the companies that enable compliance. Think cybersecurity, data management, or companies providing audit tools for AI systems. Stay plugged into investor communities, attend webinars, and read up on the latest white papers. AI is evolving fast, and those who keep learning will spot opportunities and risks before the crowd. Let's take a breath and recap everything we've learned today about the coming AI market bubble and how you can not only survive but thrive in this era of explosive innovation and risk. First, we saw that AI is more than a buzzword. It's a technological revolution impacting every industry, every portfolio, and every investor. There's no question that fortunes will be made, but as history teaches us, fortunes can be lost just as quickly when euphoria overtakes discipline. We dug into the signs of a bubble: sky-high valuations, companies pivoting to AI on paper but not in reality, insiders cashing out, and the media fanning the flames of hype. We learned from the dot-com crash that substance always beats speculation in the long run. We explored the real drivers on this market: breakthrough technologies, massive capital inflows, global adoption, and the very human emotions of hope and fear. We saw how companies like NVIDIA, Alphabet, and Microsoft are building real value, while others ride the wave with promises that may never materialize. You now have a practical checklist: 10 steps you can use to separate hype from substance. Analyze fundamentals, assess market adoption, check leadership, monitor insider activity, diversify, set boundaries, stay informed, review regularly, and learn from the community. This system makes you a proactive investor, not a passive gambler. We also talked about risk management because every bubble magnifies risk. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Keep cash reserves. Avoid margin unless you fully understand the consequences. Separate your core holdings from your speculative plays. And remember, sometimes doing nothing is the best strategy of all. Real stories from our community, like Sarah, Michael, and Lisa, reminded us that discipline, research, and patience are the keys to long-term success. We spotlighted advanced strategies, thematic ETFs, options and hedging, international exposure, even private markets for those ready and able. We stressed the importance of watching regulatory trends and staying plugged into the right communities for continuous learning. Above all, we recognized that AI is not just changing companies, it's changing the rules of investing. The winners will be those who adapt, learn, and act with both optimism and caution. So, what's next for you? Here's your challenge. Take one action this week based on what you've learned. Maybe it's researching an AI ETF, reviewing your portfolio for overexposed positions, or setting up a news alert for regulatory changes in AI. Maybe it's just joining a new online community or reading one deep dive white paper. Whatever it is, take that step. Momentum is built one action at a time. Before you go, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This channel is your home for smart investing strategies, market deep dives, and the latest tech trends. We've got more videos coming up, like my full breakdown on blockchain's impact on global finance and a panel discussion with AI industry insiders. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for spending this time with me. Remember, smart investing isn't about avoiding risk, but understanding it and using knowledge as your edge. Stay disciplined, stay curious,